Welcome to the screencast on partial products multiplication for 4th grade. This strategy isn't necessarily a Singapore math strategy, but it has been around for a long time and it provides the logical next step after the area model, but before introducing the standard algorithm, which most of us grew up learning. Let's take a look at how it's done. Our first problem is 32 times 19. Before we start, I would like to remind you that 32 can be decomposed into 30 plus 2, and 19 can be decomposed into 10 plus 9. This is important for you to remember because we will be multiplying place value groups together, and we won't be doing any carrying. That comes in the next step with the traditional algorithm for multiplication. We should start the same way that we would with the traditional algorithm, which is to multiply the ones place by the ones place, or 9 times 2. However, since 9 times 2 equals 18, and we will not be carrying using this method, we simply write our product down. We would next multiply 9 times 3, but for this method we are very aware of the place value of the 3, and that it really means 30, not 3. Therefore, our multiplication problem is 9 times 30, which is 270. Now we are ready to move over to the tens place and multiply from that position. That means we will multiply 10 times 2, which is 20. Next, we will multiply 10 times 30, which is 300. Now we are ready to add our products. In keeping with the place value awareness, we will use the Singapore math method for vertical addition and add place value groups without carrying. We have 8 plus 0 plus 0 ones, which equals 8 ones. Now we can add our tens. 1 10 plus 7 tens plus 2 tens plus 0 tens equals 10 tens, or 100. Last, we will add our hundreds. 2 hundreds plus 3 hundreds equals 5 hundreds. Finally, we are ready to total our sums up, and we get 608. Is this method fast? Definitely not, but that's not the point, at least not yet. At this point in the learning progression, students are building a strong place value awareness, which will serve them well when they start using the traditional algorithm. Some students will be ready for it before others, and that's okay. Let's try another problem, 27 times 46. First we multiply 6 times 7, which is 42, then 6 times 20, which is 120, 40 times 7, which is 280, and 40 times 20, which is 800. Before we continue, I want to point out that this work that I'm showing to the right of the problem is optional. I am writing it down because I want to be clear about what the process is. Students will get to the point where they will no longer need to show this work. Now we can add our products. It looks like we just have 2 ones. 4 plus 2 plus 8 equals 14 tens, or 140. 1 plus 2 plus 8 equals 11 hundreds, or 1,100. Last, we will add our place value totals, and we get 1,242. It's important to note that the students who are ready to do the standard algorithm by carrying an addition are free to do that. For our purposes here, I'm simply emphasizing Singapore Math's focus on place value awareness. Let's work on another problem before I give you one to try on your own. 125 times 18. We'll start by multiplying each digit in the number 125 by the 8 in the ones place of the number 18. 8 times 5, which is 40, 8 times 20, which is 160, and 8 times 100, which is 800. Next, we'll multiply each digit in the number 125 by the 1 in the tens place of the number 18, which is really a 10. 10 times 5 equals 50, 10 times 20 equals 200, 10 times 100 equals 1,000. Now we're ready to add our products. We have 0 ones, so we don't have to write anything down, although we could write down a 0 if we wanted to. Looking at our tens place, 4 plus 6 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0 plus 0 equals 15 tens, or 150. Looking at our hundreds place, 1 plus 8 plus 2 plus 0 equals 11 hundreds, or 1,100. Looking at our thousands place, we just have 1,000. Finally, we can add our place value totals to get 2,250. Here's a problem for you to try. 56 times 23. Pause the video to work on it. When you're ready to check your work, start the video again. Did you start by multiplying each digit in the number 56 by the 3 in the ones place of the number 23? 3 times 6 equals 18, and 3 times 50 equals 150. Did you multiply each digit in the number 56 by the 2 in the tens place of the number 23? 20 times 6 equals 120. 20 times 50 equals 1,000. Did you add the products? Did you get 1,288 for your final answer? This is the last problem, 236 times 15. Go ahead and pause the video if you'd like to try this one alone as well. We'll start by multiplying each digit in the number 236 by the 5 in the ones place of the number 15. 5 times 6 equals 30. 5 times 30 equals 150. 5 times 200 equals 1,000. Next, we'll multiply each digit in the number 236 by the 1 in the tens place of the number 15, which is really a 10. 10 times 6 equals 60. 10 times 30 equals 300. 10 times 200 equals 2,000. Now we're ready to add our products. Looking at our ones place, we have 0 ones. Looking at our tens place, 3 plus 5 plus 0 plus 6 plus 0 plus 0 equals 14 tens, or 140. Looking at our hundreds place, 1 plus 0 plus 3 plus 0 equals 4 hundreds, or 400. Looking at our thousands place, 1 plus 2 equals 3 thousands, or 3,000. Finally, we can add our place value totals to get 3,540. This concludes the screencast on partial products multiplication for 4th grade. I hope you will take the time to explore other Singapore math videos. Singapore math is just plain good math.